Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about useful tricks to improve creative thinking. So yesterday we talked about how to develop creative thinking, and there might be times when you just find yourself lacking in creativity. There could be lots of different reasons. I mean, probably the most likely is probably that you just haven't been using your creative muscles regularly and they're a little weak from not being exercised. Like we said yesterday, your creativity is a muscle, just like any muscle in your body. And if it isn't used, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? But luckily, there's many tricks that you can use to improve your creative thinking. Good morning, Anitra. Good to see you. So one of the best ways to keep yourself inspired is to create every day is to have rituals in place that you can use regularly and routinely. So having routines that inspire you conditions your brain to tap into your creativity easily. So I have a few examples of what a ritual might be to like read in the morning, listen to music every day. Maybe you could meditate for 5 minutes or deep breathe throughout the day. All of those things can help you get into that creative mindset, right? And creating something every day, even if you only have 5 or 10 minutes to do so, keeps your creativity alive and inspired. You don't have to create a masterpiece. You could write a can't talk today. Sorry. You could write a short article. You could draw mind maps, if you're like in a meeting or something and you're just kind of taking notes, you could draw a mind map. You could develop new product ideas. You could creatively rearrange and organize your files. You could take photographs of the sunset. Those are beautiful, huh? Just take breaks often. I mean, especially when you feel stuck with a problem and you can't find a solution. Taking breaks allows your mind to focus on something else while you're getting that inspiration. And it's also good to take a break from all the digital chatter in our lives regularly. Anitra says, listen to a podcast. They are fun. Yes, they are. I agree. So get outside and unplug at least once a week. I mean, preferably every day, right? To build that creative thinking muscle. Whenever you do feel inspired or an idea comes into your head, though, make a list of those ideas in a small notebook or the note app in your phone. I seem to get my best ideas in the shower every morning. That's when I do my best thinking. So I have a little notepad in my bathroom. It's just a little Post-it notepad. I have one in my bathroom so I can write down those ideas as soon as I get out of the shower. Because, yesterday I got out and I filled 3 pages of this and spent my whole day doing all of the things that I figured out I needed to do. But that's how I do. Seems like I just do my best thinking in the shower. A lot of people keep a notepad near their bed. I mean, like I said, I have these little Post-it notes. Well, actually, they're pretty good size, but in the bathroom and by my bed, because if you get an idea, when you get that idea, when you feel inspired, you really need to write it down because otherwise you're likely to forget all about it. So use those ideas when they come to you as launching pads for new ways of doing things or whatever inspires you, right? Have fun regularly. Go out with friends, go out with family, team members, coworkers, whatever. Go out for some time away from the routines that are keeping you stuck. And always laughing, good conversation, bouncing ideas off each other. Those kinds of things build and inspire your creativity while helping you relax and have fun. We all enjoy spending time with our friends, right? I know I do. So use another idea, use the 3 ifs to ask clever questions to inspire your thoughts. So you could ask questions like, what would happen if I change it? If you're looking at something, you're thinking, okay, what would happen if I change it? What could I change or improve about if I wanted to use it, say, 10 years from now, right? What would I do if I had $1 million investment to improve it? Those 3 questions or questions like those can be powerful tools to help you think differently. They make your mind actually have to stretch and actually have to think differently. And so using those questions repeatedly over and over again in all types of situations can make a huge difference. They can get those ideas to begin to flow and enable you to think more creativity. And so another idea, take advantage of the peak hours that you feel most productive and creative when you need to find that solution. Some people are more creative during times of emotional stress. I don't know, maybe it's the emotional, maybe it's because they're emotional, but that brings that out. But other people are more creative just when they're I don't laying on the grass and looking up at the sky, right? I mean, whatever that time is, use it to let your creative juices flow. For me, it's the shower, like I said. But put on some music, surround yourself with inspiring things, and just be creative. Another thing, interact with creative and inspiring people on a regular basis to get fresh ideas and perspectives. This is where it's really good to surround yourself with quality people. We talk about that a lot. You're the average of your 5 best friends, right? If you were to look at your 5 best friends, I bet you'd be average of those 5 based on your income, based on the way you see life, based on the way you think, all of those things. And so it's always a good thing to surround yourself with quality people who want more out of life, people who are striving to better themselves. They tend to look at things differently. And there are more people like you because that's what you want, right? You want more out of life. You're striving to better yourself. There's lots of people out there that are just status quo. Oh, I'm just going to watch TV every day, every night. I'm going to come home from work, flop on the couch, watch TV. I don't care. I'll get up tomorrow. Those aren't necessarily the people you want to be with. They're not helping you to stretch your mind, right? But the people that who do want more out of life, who are striving to be better, they look at things differently. And when you're having interactions and an exchange of ideas with them, that can help you refocus on creative ideas that work best for you and help you narrow down your options. And then finally, don't be afraid to take risks to improve your creative thinking. That's where we go back to that comfort zone again, right? We talk about that all the time, but you got to get outside your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to get out of it. So when you avoid taking risks, you end up suppressing your ideas, because I really believe, I think I said this yesterday, you can't have fear and be creative at the same time. It doesn't work because the fear holds that creativity back, right? Anitra says, asking those questions and checking out Pinterest boards or even YouTube help you find ideas of what you want to accomplish. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly right. So when you give yourself permission to think outside the box and embrace your creativity, then you can take those risks, right? Because the risks give you permission to do that, right? To think outside the box, and you can embrace your creative ideas. And some people are more creative than others, just naturally. Obviously, we all have different skills. We come from different places, all of that. But everyone can be a creative thinker. You don't have to be a creative thinker to be able to think outside the box. You just need to do more stuff that stimulates that creative thinking. It's just a matter of doing more and exercising it more, and you will get more creative. And even the most creative people need help getting inspired sometimes. So build your creativity in ways that help you to be inspired and creative all the time. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you consider yourself a creative person? What kinds of things help you to think more more creatively? More creatively. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you, Anitra, for being live with me, and you have some great ideas. And anyone else who might be live who just hasn't commented, and anyone who's watching the replay, I appreciate you. So go out there, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.